This time on everything you want to know, but we're too afraid to ask: condoms! Did you know that the earliest known illustration of a man using a condom is from a 13,000-year-old cave painting in France? That's right, even our prehistoric pals were thinking about safe sex. This humble piece of latex, or sheep intestine if we're talking old school, has been a part of human history for longer than you might think. From ancient civilizations using linen sheaths to our modern-day rubber varieties, condoms have been around the block. So it seems our cave-dwelling ancestors were quite ahead of their time in certain aspects, don't you think? Now let's move from the caves to the 21st century. Acquiring condoms these days is as easy as buying candy, yet it feels like defusing a bomb for some, doesn't it? Firstly, where can you buy these shields of love? Well, drugstores and supermarkets are the go-to places. They're like the candy bars at the checkout counter, always there, always available. But sometimes it can feel like you're playing a game of Mission Impossible, sneaking around the aisles, hoping no one you know spots you. However, if you're a fan of convenience and discretion, online shopping is the way to go. It's like ordering pizza, just a few clicks, and voila, it's at your doorstep. Plus, you can take your time, read reviews, and compare brands without the cashier giving you the side eye. Now, choosing the right condom is like picking a pair of shoes. You need the right fit. Size matters, folks, and so does the material. Latex is the most common, but if you're allergic, there are plenty of non-latex options available. Brands, they're like ice cream flavors. Everyone has a favorite, so experiment until you find the one that suits you best. Remember, buying condoms isn't about making a fashion statement. It's about safety and responsibility. So don't be shy. Be bold. Be confident. Be smart. Remember, buying condoms is not a walk of shame, but a stride of responsibility. So chin up, chest out, and grab that pack. Now that you've got your hands on a pack of condoms, the question arises: when and how do you use them? Well, my friends, let's start with when. The simple answer is every time. Every single time you engage in sexual activity. Not just sometimes, not just when you remember, but every time. Why? Because condoms are your best defense against sexually transmitted infections and unwanted pregnancies. They're like your trusty sidekick, always ready to jump into action. Okay, let's move on to the how. This is where things get a bit technical, but bear with me. First off, check the expiration date. You wouldn't eat expired food, right? Same goes for condoms. Next, open the packet carefully. Avoid using your teeth or scissors. You don't want to risk tearing the condom before it even sees action. Now, hold the condom with the tip pointing up. Pinch about ½ an inch of the tip to leave some space for, well, you know, the stuff that's going to be in there later. Once you've done that, place the condom on the head of the penis. Hold the tip while unrolling the condom all the way down to the base. And voila, you're halfway to becoming a condom connoisseur. But remember, it's not just about putting it on, it's also about taking it off. After you're done, hold the base of the condom, pull out while still erect, and carefully remove it without spilling anything. Then wrap it in tissue and toss it in the trash. Not the toilet, unless you want to meet your plumber under awkward circumstances. And one last thing, my friends, always remember, consent and communication with your partner are key. Make sure you're both on the same page before diving in. And voila, you're now a condom pro. Well, at least in theory. Remember, practice makes perfect. So keep these tips in mind and you'll be ready for action when the right time comes. All right, folks, that's a wrap on the rubber talk. But remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We've journeyed together through the annals of prophylactic history, navigated the potentially awkward terrain of purchasing these intimate items, and even learned about the right time and way to suit up. It's been a wild ride, hasn't it? From the sheep intestines of yesteryears to the latex wonders of today, condoms have come a long way. And let's not forget the art of buying them without blushing like a tomato. We've also discovered that there's a time and place for everything, including our little latex friends. So let's keep the conversation going. Practice safe, responsible love. Be comfortable buying and using condoms. They're not just for sailors and spies, they're for everyone. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave your comments, and keep those burning questions coming. Because here we answer everything you wanted to know, but were afraid to ask.